if Monday comes, they're like, hey, Nintendo Direct this Wednesday, everyone's gonna be like, oh, interesting. All right, we have some spoilers here for what's going to be happening with the Nintendo Direct, an unannounced Nintendo Direct, which is supposed to happen next week. Now, there's some real, at least this is from Reddit, and you always want to take these things with like, a grain of salt, but these are always interesting to talk about and look at whenever these things pop up. Now, the spoilers for this Nintendo Direct look like this. It's supposed to happen on the 19th, which is next Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And I think that'll be the kind of the first clue. If a Nintendo Direct is announced for the 19th, then we'll be like, oh, okay, I'll pique a little interest. But some of the things that are leaked on this, once again, take this for what it is. It's always fun to think about these things. But Blabs, Super Monkey Ball, Banana Rumble. You're excited for that? I'm very
excited for that. That will be one of the few Switch games I will buy, because I don't think I've bought a Switch game in maybe 3 years.
We got a Fire Emblem game, Grand Theft Auto 5.
I like me some Fire Emblem. I wasn't as crazy about the last one, but I do like Fire Emblem.
Yeah. We've got the Grand Theft Auto 5 Premium Edition, which I can't imagine how premium Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be on the Switch, but all right. Yeah. No. This is interesting. Mario Party Multiverse Mania. I'm a big Mario Party guy. Love Mario Party, if that's true. Then they go into a segment around a game I've never heard of before. Zelda Crown of Destiny. Potentially a new Zelda game? Maybe, I'm guessing a 2D game, maybe a handheld.
It's a Zelda that goes around debating conservatives and losing.
And then we have a Wind Waker HD and a Twilight Princess HD. That's a lot of Zeldas. It's a lot of Zeldas to be announced real quick. So, and they're talking about the release date for these in 2025 right there. But the Crown of Destiny game coming out this year. So, any thoughts on that? The idea of a new Zelda game?
I mean, I'm always down for a new Zelda game. I'm still working my way through Tears of the Kingdom. I was not a big fan of that game at the beginning, and then I got far enough into it to get to Hyrule, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually really, really good." But yeah, it wasn't my favorite at first.
Yeah, I've not got into the new one, Tears of the Kingdom, yet. I played pretty much every Zelda except for that and the 3DS one, which everyone says I need to play the 3DS one because it's just like a spiritual successor to Link to the Past, and that's the one on my bucket list I got to hit. But Crown of Destiny, I'm going to assume that's a 2D game because they said there's going to be no DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm going to assume that's that.
Kind of a generic sounding title. I don't know. It sounds fakey.
I agree. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but there's a lot of people in the chat saying their doubts. But once again, it's okay to doubt this stuff. Nothing's confirmed here, but it's always fun to kind of be like, oh, that'd be fun, and that's why we look at this stuff. An Epic Mickey rebrushed.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
We know about that one, though.
Dude, Epic Mickey is so overdue for some love. Those games were fantastic. They were unfairly ignored because by the time they came out, people had bought a Wii, but nobody was playing their Wii anymore. That didn't sound right. But nobody was... No, it was just sitting there as a dust magnet by the time those games came out. If that had come out for like 360 and PS3 at the same time or something, those games would have done really well.
Yeah, I'm actually really interested in this rebrushed because I played both of them. Now, I never completed both games, but they were still fun. I can't remember why. I think I got stuck, and then I just never got back to playing it. But yeah, they were on their way out, like Razor was saying.
Yeah.
We can continue here. Yeah.
I don't even think Craig realized what he said.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
Hey.
And it looks like here's the fun stuff. The Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and Luigi's Mansion available after presentation. I'm guessing that's the OG maybe available on as a purchase, maybe potentially on the Switch, I'm guessing. And then here's the other one. This is interesting. F-Zero GX remastered.
Ooh,
man, that's a lot of people have been asking for an F-Zero for a long time.
Man, a long time. They've been asking for one since I remember doing a podcast when the Wii U was out, and they were like, "All right, when's the new F-Zero come out?" Right? Like, it's been a while.
Yes. So if they're going to do a
What was the
remaster,
last one? Like GameCube?
yeah, they missed the. I think they totally passed the Wii and they passed the Wii U. I think it was the GameCube, and I think they're doing a remaster of the GameCube version.
Yeah, ridiculous because they just released that F-Zero game. It was a cool little game on Switch.
Mhm.
That little multiplayer game. It was
F-Zero
fun to
99.
mess around with, but it's definitely not a full F-Zero game.
No. But they always put those out just to kind of test the waters and see if there's interest for these things, you know, or to kind of prime you. Oh yeah, the F-Zero 99. That's that, or F-Zero remaster. That's the thing that we got. You know, the F-Zero 99 that a lot of people played. So,
I could see some of this list being real. It's not so over the top that I immediately suspect this list is fake. Like if they said like Star Fox or something, I'd be like, all right, BS. This is not happening.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Dev came in and says Miyamoto said basically that he'll never make a new F-Zero because he doesn't know what else to do with it. He thinks GX is perfect. He's like, we're done. It's the pinnacle of gameplay right there. So, Blabs, you said Jurassic World Evolution 2 won't run very well on a Switch.
I don't think it would. I mean, they're pretty like beautiful graphics. I feel like they're gonna have to like really shrink it down. And it's like the complete edition. That's a lot of stuff in one game. I don't know how well it's gonna run. But actually, you skip Professor Layton, and I'm curious about that one because I used to play those as a kid on the Nintendo DS, and they were fun. But I can't remember which one I stopped playing up because I thought the ending was just absolutely so out there and so weird. I hated it. But I'm curious about that. Maybe I'll actually get back into it.
Well, we have, in addition to that, they finish up with Metroid Prime 2 and 3. I'm guessing those are remasters, as well as an announcement for Metroid Prime 4 coming this year, October 10th, 2024.
I don't know. Some of this stuff I have to press X to doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of the stuff.
We'll see. I mean, I think if early next week.
No Kirby love. Someone just said in the chat, no Kirby love. What the hell?
Don't know. Maybe the person who made this list up, this fake list, didn't think about it.
Some of them are real. Like,
that's been my favorite thing about owning a Switch is I was able to finally get new Kirby games, so they're amazing.
I can see some of these being real. We'll have to see which ones. Like, Professor Layton is real, so I don't know if it'll actually be announced though, like gameplay or anything.
I think we'll find out a lot more if Nintendo announces they're going to have something on the 19th. Like if Monday.
Way to go, Craig.
Well, if Monday comes, they're like, "Hey, Nintendo Direct this Wednesday." Everyone's going to be like, "Oh, interesting," you know.
No, I feel like they would announce it on the 14th on a Friday, and that way speculation builds over the weekend and everything. No.
Well, that's enough time for people to forget about it.
That's also true.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Friday.
We shall see who wins.
Yes. Friday is known as
indeed.
the news dump. The idea of the news dump being that you have all weekend to forget about it. It just kind of swept under the rug.
True.
So,
Yeah.